Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be talking about why I get up at 4:20 a.m. every single day. Well, I guess the first reason is 4:20 a.m. is honestly when I'm the most productive. There are like zero distractions at 4:20, and I feel like I'm just extremely focused in the first 2 hours of the morning. And usually I journal in the morning and then I start doing my work. I just journal about whatever's in my mind and about my goals or whatever for the study session. And then I start studying. And usually that gets me into this like complete flow state where I'm really focused on my work. And that's when I can get the most amount of work done in a very small period of time. So yeah, that's the first reason. Alright, so second reason is there are no distractions at 4:20 a.m. I guess I kind of covered this in my last tip, but the main reason is that the internet's quiet, no one's entering my room, and also there's like this peaceful feeling of staring out of like the windows. If I open these blinds, I can see what's outside, and there are like zero cars. It's just light, and for some reason it's just so peaceful, and there's something nice about knowing that everyone's resting while I'm doing some work. Not in a sadistic way, because I do sleep early. So while I'm sleeping, others are probably doing work, right? But I guess the main reason is there are no distractions, the internet's extremely quiet, no one's calling me, and I can just get locked into my work because there's nothing else I have to focus on at that period of time. Right, now that I've covered why I wake up at 4:20 a.m., let's cover how it is that I'm able to wake up at 4:20 a.m. Alright, so first thing, get 8 hours of sleep. I don't care what obligations you have, this is non-negotiable. You have to get 8 hours of sleep, because if you don't get 8 hours of sleep, you're going to be very groggy throughout the day. And there are like millions of studies that show that if you get less than 8 hours of sleep, it is really bad for basically anything, like your health, your mental health, your physical health, everything. So please make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. Right, so when I say get 8 hours of sleep, so since I get up at 4:20 a.m., I sleep at 8:20 p.m. and this is non-negotiable. And if I don't sleep at 8:20 p.m., let's say I sleep by 8:30 p.m., I will postpone my alarm to 4:30 a.m. because getting 8 hours of sleep is absolutely key. Alright, so second tip is to maintain a consistent sleep schedule, and this means you have to sleep at the same time on weekends as weekdays. And this is extremely important because like our brains aren't wired to switch their sleep schedules at all times. Like think of the olden days where like cavemen had to sleep once the sun set, and it's likely that the sun set at a similar time every day, which is why they had a consistent sleep schedule. And that's kind of how our brains are wired, right? So I would say have a set sleep schedule and try not to vary too much from it. So maybe 30 minutes here and there is fine, but try not to lose it by more than 1 hour, I would say, and maintain that same consistency. Alright, third tip, I personally don't use the app I'm about to recommend, but I do know people who do use it. So there's this app called Alarmy on, I think, both iPhone and Android. I know it exists on iPhone because I have one, but basically what it does is, so your alarm is gonna keep ringing until you show a picture of the first thing you do in the morning, and this will help you like get out of your bed, because of course your alarm is not gonna stop unless you get out of your bed and show an image of the first thing you do in the morning. And this might help people who feel maybe a little more groggy in the morning. I personally don't face this issue, so I just can get by using the normal alarm app on iPhone, or the clock app, whatever it's called. But if you do think you have this issue, you can try out the app. I haven't used it, I only know it from other people's reviews. But yeah, you can check it out if you think it might be beneficial. Alright, so that's it for this video. I know 4:20 a.m. is like kind of hardcore, and I'm not asking you to do it. I guess if there's anything you want to take out from this video, it's that learn when your peak time is and try to make the best use of that time. So it doesn't matter if it's night or like early morning, maybe even late night. I don't care if you have to stay up till 3 a.m. to work. Just make sure you get 8 hours of sleep, and also make sure that you're making best use of your productive hours or your peak hours. Alright, so that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.